Welcome everyone into the Hobart Hurricanes and the quest to probably make the playoffs yet again. We haven't made too many signs of any. The board forced us to sign a few players, and we've had to play one of them too because we've got a few guys on international duty. Beckett, Collin and Saunders, Townsend and Fielding are all playing in the test match. So we have had some very interesting results. So we've fought hard. We saw Brisbane post 209 for 5 here. Bryant, 74. He's always a problem for us. Donald, 47. And yeah, just the only real standouts were Franks and Adams, in my opinion, in terms of keeping the economy rate down. Put up a bit of a fight with the bat. 176 all out. 47 at the top for Saunders. And 27-26 for Cohen. Urtiza, we've kept the Bangladeshi guy for another season because he was cheap. But yeah, they bowled well enough in the end. 3 for 24 for Meeran, 1 for 22 for Langley, and that basically won them the game. That two tight spells there. So good performance from Brisbane there to beat us. The Melbourne Stars, we rolled them for 145. Adams, 4 for 15, and Barnes, 3 for 25. Great to see those guys amongst the wickets. And yeah, they were looking okay at one stage at 91 for 3, even 83 for 2, and then they just got rolled. And we made it pretty tough. Cole with that massive 78, in good form so far this season. Adams 4 for 19. He really put us in a wee bit of a bother. Got quick wickets of Moss, Spence, Webster and Pollard very quickly. But we did manage to get the win there. Next up, we played the Sydney side. We posted 137 for 6. Spence 51 not out. Good knock from him. One of his rare good knocks for the side. 2 for 22 for Dyer. 2 for 23 for Ellison. 1 for 23 for Lee. They were pretty good. We posted a decent total because the pitch was doing quite a bit. They got them all out for 61. Maxwell and Franks ripped through them. 4 for 19 for Maxwell. 3 for 40 for Franks. It was expensive. But Pollard and Adams managed to finish the job off. We bowled these guys just out straight away. But great performance. And then a tight loss against Perth. They posted 175 for 4. I thought we bowled well. I was facing a big score. Coates and Green were looking good. But we got them out towards the back end of the innings and managed to clamp them up a wee bit as well. I thought we were a bit of a chance. We were in the game when Cole and Urtiza were going okay. 34 off 18 for Cole and 41-32 for Urtiza. But it just fell away, unfortunately. Collins and Sadal were good. 3 for 17, 2 for 25. Even Christian, 1 for 26. So the table will show that we are currently in a reasonable spot. We're in third on the ladder. Love a couple of wins in today's episode. We've got 3 games, obviously, today. Hopefully get some players back from duty. Because as you can see, Huckleberry is just a guy the board signed for 1 year, luckily. We've got Hurst that we won't play in French. We won't play. We've got very limited options if we get injuries or anything. Just need some of these guys back. I'd love to use Fielding in this team. We've got no out-and-out spinner in our squad this year. So it's going to be interesting how we perform overall. Hopefully we get more wins than last season. We only got 2. We already matched that this season. The pitch is going to offer a wee bit of turn here. We will probably bat first on this surface and see how well we go. Going to have to rely on a lot of good cricket this season from the batsmen. Really light in that batting order too with Huckleberry in that lineup. And Barnes and Webster batting probably 2 positions higher than what they should be. So good start. Cole's banged 2 sixes over the fence and a couple of boundaries to Spence. Cricket so far. That's another 6. Good. Bang, nice shots from Spence. Oh, he's gone now. 23 off 12. He got us off to a good start. A bit of a flyer. Just want the guy from Bangladesh, Urtiza, to get a few runs. He's a youngster. I held on to him for some reason. Because I think he has a wee bit of potential. Just his stats in other areas were quite good. And this is where we could face a bit of trouble. Gonna have to rely a lot on Moss. We've lost a heap of early wickets. Get a score on the board and back our bowling attack. Cole out for 16. It's not good. on, guys. We've got to be a lot better than this. Barnes, he's just been dismissed. 65 for 6. And the order has been pretty much exposed. Can we get a partnership out of any of these batsmen here? Can we struggle? Can we grind? 77 for 6. 81 for 6 now. 82 for 7. It's just got to bat the overs out, guys. That's what we need to do. Show some wise hairs. A score of 120 with our bowling attack could certainly defend if we go alright, but I don't think we're going to bat the overs. 110. No, we're not even going to get 100, I don't think. 96 for 9. Adams has hit a couple of fours, and that's our 100 up. And we don't last much longer than that. They bowl pretty disciplined. 100 all outs. Wali, Kapoor Wali from Afghanistan. He's played a wee bit for them as well. Good handy cricketer by the looks of it. Through this here. So we need a good bowling performance, even if we do go down in this game. Maxwell's got the early wicket of Higgins. So just get some good overs in for the team. 41 for 2 now as Stone's been dismissed. Well, pretty disciplined so far. Webster with the wickets. And they've got there pretty easy. The Afghanistan guy, Kapoor Wali, had a great day out. Pretty much dominated us in that game. So that was a pretty short-lived game. We're playing the top of the table Melbourne Renegades. They're undefeated. So hopefully we can end that streak of wins for them. Just shows you how frail the batting order is. Look from 7 downwards. Basically a really weak side. I might have to even put Moss at 4 just to strengthen that up. Just having 3 classy batsmen out. Look at that. That is a wealth of experience gone. Guys that have played over 100 T20 internationals. Townsend as well. And experience in the bowling. It just shows. But it's a good opportunity for maybe one of the guys that the board signed to take an opportunity and go for it. We're going to bowl first on this surface. Got some good players. Matt Matthew up in the team. Oh, too bad. My brother's name's Matthew. It would have been quite a laugh showing him that. Never mind. Early wicket. Wicket of Kingsley. Wicket of Franks. We bowled them 2 out, which is a pretty interesting call. I'm trying to keep the field up a wee bit, just to try and force them to hit over the top. Had modest success doing that. Barnes. Been around a long time, Barnes, in our team now. He's played over 100 matches himself. 105 for 2 after 12. French is really batting well. 65 of 29 deliveries. Try and get this field nice and spread. Pollard's got the wicket of Daly for 32. Bring Adams in. Adams has been a good bowler for us, really. Like, he hasn't been picked up by any of the state sides. I might pick him up myself if I've got the money for Tasmania. Use him. French has gone for 69 of 33. Good strike. Adams strikes again. Gets the wicket of Bates as well. Adams strikes again. This is a good fight back from the team. And got the wicket of Mooney. 166 for 7 or 20 overs. That's a great effort, bowling effort. Martin Adams. Yeah, as you can see, he's played 34 games for us. He's been quite a find. Average of 19.79. That's a pretty good career, really. And hopefully we can do him a favour and get us a win. Matt Matthews is going to be a real handful, I'd say. Very classy bowler. Quite a bit of cricket for Australia as well. Cole, damn, needed Cole to bat well. Teaser. Just need a partnership between these two. Spence is a man that really needs to get some runs this season. He's a good enough cricketer to play this level. Just underperformed over the years and probably won't make the all-time T20 team for Hobart here. Many other better options. Lovely shot. He's out for 17 off 20 deliveries. The run rate's creeping up a wee bit. Just got to try and get that under control again. This is probably our last real recognised pair as well. Spence. It's that boundary there. Can we bring up the 50 for us? Lovely shot. It's a good shot again. Good sweep. He's playing the spin quite well. 33 off 21. 31 years of old now, Spence. And he's just been dismissed. He's still churning out the runs for the club, which is good. Need 100 off the last 10. I don't think we're going to get that. Just the batting. The batting is a real disaster pretty much in the making. I need those 3 guys back. Got to keep them signed, those 3 classy guys, because they're coming to the back end of their Australian career, and once we get them for Hobart, they'll be an immense value. It's just, with all those guys out of the team, it's really affecting everything else. Huckleberry is gone. 81 for 6. Got to bat the overs out, I suppose. So we're going to open up the today's episode with 2 losses. Just got to make sure we bat our overs just so we're not absolutely outplayed. Barnes is listed as an all-rounder, but he's really just a bowler for us, averaging 10. He's batting in 7. Shows you. And we've got very limited money to sign players as well. Like, I basically not signed no one. I just retained everyone and just hoped for the best. It was almost the same with Tasmania as well. Like, we had to lower all the budgets to 10,000 just so I could sign the minimum amount of players that we needed. Oh, that should have been close to being out. 114 for 9. Couple more overs to bat. Can we bat them out? 125 for 9 off 20 overs. Completely outplayed. Melbourne Renegades continue their unbeaten streak. French is the man of the match with that great 69 off 33 deliveries. Table's quite interesting at the moment. Like, if we can get a win in this next game, we're there or thereabouts. Great. Barnes has been selected by Australia, and Saunders is at least returned from international duty. That's a positive. Let's make sure he's in form. Get the batting form on him. We've got anyone else back? Nope, they've taken Barnes, of all people. Played a few test matches and whatnot. He's played one this season. Good handy cricketer. Not known for his batting, though. Right. Can we get anyone else back? French is fit enough again, but French is not a cricketer that I'd play based on that. And he's got a 2-year contract at 15,000 apiece. Yeah, you're not playing. Saunders will be in the side. That strengthens us up a bit. Barnes has obviously come back from international duty. So yeah, the Huckleberry, that's our board signing. Great signing, guys. Average of 3 and a 56.3 strike rate. At least that strengthened up the order. Bring Spence down the order as well. Probably put the Bangladeshi guy at 5. Man, that's a pretty frail order. Right, can we get a win? We just need to play well again. We're bowling first. Hopefully they don't post too big of a total. Maxwell gets an early wicket at 100. Bowling's been okay this season, I've felt. Been pretty disciplined. Searching for early wickets. 35 for 2 after 6. I'm really happy with that start because we can get the field out. I'll run some different fields. Try and slow down this run rate. But yeah, don't want to be chasing anything in excess of about 150, I think. If we get anything under 150, we're a chance of sort of winning the game. But it is sort of going to be hard pressed to probably win more than 4 games. Just want an improvement on last season. Anything better than 2 wins is better than nothing. Bring Adams in the middle overs. He seems to bowl well in that time, so we'll give him that chance. 114 for 3 after 14 overs. 170, 180 on the cards. Keep the field up. It's a pretty good decision, actually. 128 for 3 after 16. Need a couple good overs here just to peg them back a little bit. So it's looking at about a 170 score. 150 for 3 after 18. We'll bring Barnes back. I'm cutting off one side of the field, like trying to make them hit leg side. 163 for 3 after 19. 178 for 3 after 20 overs. Matthew and Williamson battled well towards the end. Hackney set them up with a good partnership there. So that, although we didn't get too many wickets, at least we've kept them under something that could be chased if our batting comes off. Really, the top 4 have to do the job. Got Saunders back. Hopefully Saunders can get some runs. Cole's had a couple of good innings this season. It's good to see Cole delivering on the promise he had. It's a key blow. Lost the wicket. Duckworth picks it. Saunders for LBW. Moss is gone as well. Brings Spence to the wicket. 18 for 2. Build that partnership. But just to show why rebuild has been reasonably successful, we've produced a lot of T20 cricketers that have gone and played for Australia in all formats. That's one thing I'm happy about. Lovely shot from Cole. 34 of 22. He's looking really established. Just got to get Spence in as well. Just get him go and run a ball at the very least. Lovely shot. 4 runs. 4 more. This is good batting, really. 3 boundaries off the over. That's 50, I believe, for Cole. No, it's not. It's on 40. I'm way off. That looked like an easy run, I think. Is he on 50 already? No, he's not. 82 for 2 after 10. A 97 off the last 10. 8 wickets in hand may seem a good position to be in, but with our batting order, no. These two have got to take it deep. And unfortunately, Spence has gone 35 of 26. Brings Badia Teaser to the wickets. And I think he's been dismissed for 1. It's a 90 for 4. Need something from Webster. Webster can bat, to his credit, a little bit. I'm going to launch. If we are going to win, it's going to have to be Cole that gets the runs. Couple boundaries. 10 off the over already. 67 off 7 overs. And that's the blow that they needed. Oxton will celebrate that. Big wickets. Rich Webster. What a name. I didn't realise his name was Rich until now. Yeah, so the run chase has fallen apart. Can we mount a late challenge? Be good if one of these other batsmen could get a score, just to make us feel a bit more confident in our frail order. Shots, couple boundaries for Webster. So this is good from Webster. This is exactly what I want from the all-rounder. Booming it to all places. This is a massive over. He's gone for 32 off 18 though, and that needed to continue another couple overs. We're in 44 for 7 now. Maxwell gone. It's a quick possession of wickets now. To the credit of the side, that's been a bit of a pickle with the player depth being tested. We have put up a fight anyway, which is much better than last season where we were limping to massive losses and stuff like that. Just a couple key moments just needed to go away in that game again, and we could have been there. 157 for 8. Good to see Webster amongst the runs. Spence 35 and Cole 61, our main scorers. They bowled well enough in the end to get that result. So after those 3 games, guys, we are sitting at 7th place on the board. 1 game in hand on Adelaide. Will we be here for another couple of games? I will play the Renegades and the Thunder. We'll play a 2-game episode for the next one. Smash the like button, guys, and we'll see you again for another episode of the Cricket Rebuild with Hobart.